So everybody that's been following this Chrisean Rock alleged murder situation, you might already know that the alleged hitman who did the job for her, allegedly, is this guy named Quell. Now, it seems like more and more information keeps coming about this Quell guy, and it just seems like he's told on himself every step of the way. So in this video, I'm going to kind of recap, give you all the updated evidence to do with the alleged Chrisean Rock hitman, and basically show you how this hit went down from its inception, allegedly, all right, in some people's opinion online, all right? So look, it all started with this incident, okay? It was this November 2024 incident where Ronnie Doe, who was an old boyfriend of Chrisean Rock's, all right, they'd apparently caught a murder together, okay? Oop, here it is. They'd apparently caught a murder case together. She's on an interview talking about, oh, yeah, you know, I killed a dude. I mean, my boyfriend killed a dude. Basically, she ends up having this kid, and she is adamant that it's Blueface's kid. But this is the thing. Everybody says the kid looks like her ex, Ronnie. It seems pretty clear-cut to a lot of people looking at this situation that Ronnie is the father of the child. But Chrisean Rock can't admit, okay? Chrisean Rock can't admit that because she got a multi-million-dollar Zeus deal that's predicated on her being Blueface's baby mama, allegedly. So, Ronnie Doe confronts Chrisean Rock at the mall. Things go left, and then that leads to the next thing I'm about to show you, which is crazy, okay? But look, let me show you this, all right? I'm just going to refresh your memory, and then the next thing I'm going to show you is going to floor you.
Right here,
Can you chill
weird
out?
as a bitch.
Why
You weird as
stalking
shit.
me at the mall?
You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Ain't nobody stalking you. That's my f***ing son. That's my f***ing son. That's my f***ing son. What you want to do? What do you want to do?
I'm calling the car.
I don't give a f***. Call him. Nobody touch you.
Go to the car.
Call him.
Go.
Yeah.
Go. I'm calling the car. That's weird as shit. You doing shit at home.
You ran behind them. I'm trying to holler at you like a dog.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Police ass bitch. You a police ass bitch.
Time to go.
You a police ass bitch.
Time to go.
You a police ass bitch.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, Police bitch.
Excuse me.
I need you out the. But I don't give a f you talking about. Okay. I need you out the mall, man. I need you out the mall. Okay. 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 Let's go this one. Okay. Let's go this one. I need you out the mall. Let's go this one. All right. Let's go this one. All right. Let's go this way. Let's go.
Okay, so that was the infamous confrontation. Now, apparently one day after this, just one day later, the alleged hitman Quell suddenly gets involved, okay? And he recorded his initial private messages with Ronnie, okay? So bear in mind, right, this is Quell's YouTube channel, okay? He posted this up himself just after that incident with Ronnie Doe at the mall, all right? So forget love, I'm in DMs, Ronnie ain't on nothing, part 1, okay? This is very, very, very bad. Okay, so they basically go back and forth. He screen recorded their conversation, sends a giant long ass message to him, and they go back and forth, right? So look at this. He said, "For real, my N-word, ain't y'all effed up? Y'all in go and push that girl." No, man, let me just get to it, because like this guy's low key gonna be illiterate. So they post the clip, all right? They post up the clip here. And then basically, while they're typing out a long-ass message, all right, Ronnie pops up, says, "Say less. I ain't going to put my hands on nobody. They got your best friend smoked. I don't even know why you defending them clown-ass females. Everything ain't what it seemed, my boy." All right? And so this alleged hitman sends a message saying, "For real, my N-word, all of y'all effed up. Y'all ain't going to push that girl to hurting herself thoughts and some more stuff. You already have a household name, Brody. Let that girl live her life. Chastity did what she did, not Chrisean. Chrisean only did right by me, now flaws." Okay? And they said, "Man, Chrisean don't give a F about you, bro." And he says, "Chastity can't go out nowhere, laughing face." And then they said, Ronnie said, "I'ma stand on business for my son. You don't got to like it. Everybody got opinions." And he said, "And I was going to see what you want to do with Ant." And then he basically claps back and says this is a long-ass message, basically saying, "I'm sure, don't she have her own personal life? I just don't like men on bullying and clowning a girl on clown shit. I F with, she F with me, and her don't have bad blood." All right? So So this would be followed by just a few days later, okay, when basically Quell once again would post DMs. This was on December the 1st, 2024. And apparently these are extremely incriminating, okay? Said Ronnie woke up on some tough-ish, lol, my son be tripping, y'all. And so they go back and forth. There's like a voice note here. I don't think they're going to play that voice note. They're not going to play the voice note. But basically, Ronnie is sending addresses, all right? Basically kind of like just keeping it real that, you know, basically saying, pull up. So like at the start of the conversation, posted some kind of clip of like a confrontation and a voice note, and basically said, you should have beat security up. I don't know if this is the original clip. I think this is a clip from a distance of the confrontation, or like after the confrontation. Obviously, when we saw the confrontation, Ronnie kind of gets pushed back by security, kind of got bitched out by security, realistically. And so this is basically what was posted. And so Quell says, you should have beaten security up. Right? I'm so sorry, because folks is like really, really like real deal illiterate over here. They said, man, you pure pussy, you should have beaten the security up. Ronnie said, then I wouldn't have been able to get at you. It's chess, not checkers, dumbass. And Quell says, you a bitch, not a bitch. Laughing face. Post is the same thing. It's got a caption that says, how you not swing, not once. All right. So they're basically clowning, trying to goad him and saying you should have fought the security. You should have got into a physical confrontation with the security. Didn't do anything. I think, is that him? That's basically Ronnie there in that jacket. And they're basically showing that, yeah, like he didn't do anything. Okay. So then we see like this earlier part of the conversation, and this is where things get extremely, extremely incriminating. Okay. So he scrolls all the way back up, and basically they have a voice note. I don't know what's said in the voice note. But what we do know is that Ronnie Doe then sends his address, 8200 Parham Court, 7 Maryland. Go brush your teeth before you come, stink breath ass dude. And then Quell says, now you angry. Now, just for the record, I just had to quickly look up whether or not this location that was in the messages is where he got killed. It's not where he got killed, but it is 6 minutes drive away from where Ronnie did eventually get killed. So it wasn't the address that he got killed at, but it was close. It was actually genuinely close. So he gave that address. Quell says, now you angry. Ronnie says, I'm happy. You're broke, trying to get a come up. I'm up, you down. I see you outside. And then Quell says, I'm broke. I'm trying to come up with. And then Ronnie says, begin, Chrisean, pay you 5K, Chrisean. So I think he's saying begging Chrisean to pay you 5K. And then Quell says, you def don't have more money, more cars, etc. than me. You don't have a play to stay. I don't know if he's saying you don't have a place to stay or a PlayStation. And then he's saying 5K to smoke your R-word ass. He said, show titles and a lease. So that's just saying begging Chrisean to pay you 5K to kill you. So this is basically admitting to being offered 5K to commit the murder. So look, we got evidence right now. We've literally got, I'm sorry, this is real deal spill evidence. I'm making a screenshot of this shit right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm making a screenshot of this shit right now before they take it down. This is crazy, okay? So this is the complete, just like, admitting that it's a hit before it's a hit. 5K to smoke your ass, all right? Show titles and a lease. Said, now I see why Ant dragged on your dumb ass. And then Quell says, if you can't, FOMF, all right? And so he unsends that message. See, like that's going to do anything, right? He unsends that message. It's like, okay, like that doesn't mean anything. So deletes that message like that's going to do anything, okay? It says, now I see why Ant dragged on your dumbass. Said, if you can't, F out my face. Ronnie says, you a clown. And then Quell says, Ant, too scared to... What does it say? Ant was scared to come outside. He said, show you my titles to my cars, N-word pull up. He said, I was outside his house. He called security. He said, you going to see my shit outside, bluffing ass guy. He said, I was in his building. Ronnie says, I'm not calling nobody. Pull up, N-word. Done entertaining your broke ass. I'm outside every day. And then Quell says, okay, one thing for sure. You ain't going to see me before I see you. And then the smoke emoji again. Basically saying, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you before you even see that I'm pulling up on you. All right? Very self-incriminating. And then Ronnie Doe says, odd, or I guess that's like, all right, though. Like, all right. Then Quell says, I hate stupid bluffing ass dudes. You N-word. You started, or he's saying you R-word. F you, bring up Aunt Glizzy clown ass. Y'all DC dudes are G-word. And then Ronnie says, I'm from the county. You let Aunt dragged on you. The English, the grasp of the English language is so low in this conversation. I'm getting irritated. But anyway, Quell says, ask Ant why he ain't pop outside because he knew tree. Ronnie Doe says, go ahead about your business. You clown to me. You really want a viral moment. And then Quell says, now he drag when I was at his house. That give him all rights to up iron. With a face palm emoji, basically talking about like engineering a self-defense situation, right? Ronnie says, you gon' get it, not in Maryland, dumbass. Go inside his house. I bet you he crack your bitch ass. And then Quell says, he dragged on me. Ronnie says, you ain't tough, you want clout. Yeah, he dragged on your bitch ass. Your page ain't doing shit, you dirty. And then Quell says, I was outside his door, his girl yelled for security. Ronnie said, don't nobody want to see your content, clown, you goofy. I'm not reposting you, stop tagging me. He said, this my 40 page, chastity keep getting them took. Ronnie said, N-word, don't nobody want to see you shit, nobody care. Quell says, you a bitch in real life, county boy. And Ronnie says, you geeking, done talking to your bitch ass. I have you, my drop you ain't still here. I think he's saying, I gave you my drop, I gave you my address, you still ain't here, you ain't pulling up, all right? So that then leads to, you know, him sort of getting back to where we were with this clip being shared and a voice note that doesn't end up getting played. But then basically he says, why didn't you beat up security when Chrisean was there at the mall? You were confronting her. Ronnie says, then I wouldn't have been able to get you. It's chestnut checkers, dumbass. Quell says, you a bitch, not a bitch. You a bitch. All right. Post another clip. So when I ask you for that, and then he sent another message saying, bitch ass ain't got no response. You let a security get to you. He says, see you soon, warning him, saying that he's going to see him soon. Now he's literally just said, Chrisean offered me, was going to give me 5K to smoke you. Right. And he said, goofy ass dude woke up tough, huh? Had to build up the bars to even be playing with. And then says, better ask Chastity since she telling you everything else. And then he said, I'm gone, son. Dad out here chasing money on a money run, right? Seemingly chasing 5K to commit a murder that we all know about, which is just absolutely baffling. I can't believe it. All right, I cannot believe it. So jump forward a couple of months, literally like 2 months from this time. All right, Ronnie is getting killed on February the 3rd, 2025. Okay, and Quell basically claimed that people connected to Chrisean Rock and her family seem to have bad luck. So this is Quell trolling Ronnie, all right? Saying Ronnie trolled about trauma, now he got a toe tag, won't he do it? So this is just insanity, right? Hopped online straight away to talk about the situation.
This shit crazy, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't speaking no bad way towards Chrisean, because she was a genuine person when I was around. But everything that deal with the Malones really had bad luck, son. Everything that deal with Chrisean really had bad luck. I mean, with the Malones. Like, for real, bro. I think one of Chastity or both of her other baby fathers did too. Like, this shit, like, bro, that pussy, bad luck. For real. Everybody dying that deal with them. Like, or still, you know, like, got a crazy ass story. Like, they touching people and shit. Like, shit weird, bro. Why the fuck trying to put me through that shit? Even though it's funny, it's fun to troll off of, but I'm just tripping off Ronnie. This man told me, go dig my brother up. What'd he say? I'm mad. I'm gonna try to get around some Wi-Fi and see if it'll work. I don't know if they're not working, if they're not loading because he blocked me. This nigga told, matter of fact, I got the video on my YouTube. Yeah, let's go find it. This man told me dig my brother up. That's what my brother did. Woo. I need to go get back. What? You really, I hope you not. And watch, ain't nobody gonna do nothing for him. Ain't nobody gonna spin about him. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Nobody gonna do nothing about this man dying. And I guarantee you, it's probably one of his homeboys that backdoored him. Probably dropped the location up. Sent somebody a location. They ain't send it to me. They ain't dropped no location to me. control trauma. Kids see me and go crazy. I'm the voice out the trenches, nigga. One day with daddy.
So he doing a lot of talking, all right? It's a little bit crazy. So he even said elsewhere in this, all right, which is just insane. He said when it came to the murder of Ronnie Doe, right, he says he wished he could have did it and he wished he could have stood over it.
This nigga got 33 days and 32 days and 2025 and you get clipped. It's crazy. With just, what, December the 4th, you just was telling me dig my mans up and shit? That's crazy. 2 months later. Dog. Wish I could have did it.
He coming like Lil Jeff, bro. This, I'm not gonna lie, this is insane.
Wish I could have stood on top of that bitch. Eat down, bitch. Hold on. Okay, that's what's up, yo. I wish I could have stood on Ron ass, though. Cause he had me fucked up. If I could have stood over top of him, shit wouldn't have been no 8-10 shells. It would have been 30, so maybe 28. We don't feel a whole 30, so look at this. Janitor. I at least gave his dumb ass time to fuck his whole face up. Whole face. No open clad casket. I hope whoever did it right. So once you get
Talking about, I hope whoever did it right. What are you talking about?
talking about, what you talk about Big Crip, what you talk about my brother, they fuck you. I feel a little bad, I ain't gonna lie, for his mother. That post his mother post, that's like, damn, motherfuckers definitely got family that love him, but she gotta understand her son was portraying to be a street nigga. He was portraying to be somebody he wasn't. I don't be understanding how niggas be getting shot in their car, bro. Like, y'all don't know how to watch y'all rear views. Y'all don't know how to, oh, that car been following me too long. Like, you don't observe the cars that supposed to be on your block, what cars not supposed to be on your block. You don't spin around your, like, come on, bro. You don't spin around your block and take, like, these niggas, boy. Dumber and dumber by the day.
So he's basically explaining exactly how it happened. I'm baffled as to why he would want to put that out there, right? So, okay, another clip that's going around on Reddit would show Quell showing that Blueface apparently owed him money. And we've seen this clip before, right? But now, with a little bit more context, you can understand. It says he's insinuating Blueface owes him 100K, and he's making a lot of other claims about the situation. A lot of people thought that this was actually them trying to frame Blueface for the murder, when Chrisean Rock might have been the one behind it, according to a lot of people.
Perfectly balancing guys over
Like Blueface, you better have that 100.
Yeah, he better have my 100. I'm telling him. Yeah, 100 bands.
Who, Blueface?
What is Blueface? My 100. I'm up for the summer. He just did
The interview got 10,000
for that interview in jail. I need my money. I need my money, or I want a job at the crabs. What's this called? Krabby Crabs? I want a job, son. Cause guess what? That can't claim your son no more.
Y'all blame my father.
Yo, cause he ain't answered his phone. I can't go to work today, so I don't got to do. Yeah, that's why and that's what they gonna do. You owe me cause I'm dragging on around. They fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck that nigga. He tried to take schoolyard, son, and get a DNA test after schoolyard and did the DNA test. That's schoolyard, baby. So schoolyard ain't here to say fuck him. I'm here to say fuck him. That's why he owe me. On schoolyard. I think I'm throwing it up. Schoolyard, bro.
Obviously, Blueface is a schoolyard crip, all right? That's his set that he claims. So we've been known that. So what's crazy is in December 2025, this is about 10 months after Ronnie was killed, Quell would live stream again, and basically like he would basically show receipts like timestamps from his live stream, basically, that he said prove that he wasn't involved in the hit. So now he out here proving definitively that he not involved in the hit. But it's like a minute ago you was making it sound like you was part of it. All right. It says watch what you say going forward. She can build a case of harassment against you. Don't give her the power. Take the video down. Just prep to take her through legal channels as permitted to do so. If you feel unsafe because of her accusations that have not been substantiated by law enforcement, they can lead to someone else threatening you or violence. You can report her to the local PD, but you got to know what county. All right? Says she's harassing me at this point. And that's sad. All right? Listen to what he says.
Hey, chill out. So, it's 7:26. I'm home. I'm in the crib. Schoolyard. See, it don't got the date on here like it's normally had a date.
You think he's slick, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all so y'all know I ain't capping. Show y'all on my phone real fast what date it say. And then, shit. Shawty know I kill people, real people. Look, just to show y'all.
So look, this is how he's trolling. He is joking. He's saying he's got the perfect alibi, and in between he's singing "Shorty know I kill people, real people."
The February, y'all go on my Instagram. And the first highlight, it say Dave Ronnie, and it got the emojis, and y'all see it. So y'all can go check out the date. I was talking to the nigga Montana. I told him I was gonna get my dogs to bite him. And it's crazy because Ronnie probably was just about to die. Or probably already happened. Or it's just like the nigga probably was pulling up, maybe. I don't know. But this video right here.
You know, like if you arranged the hit, you could have easily been doing something else while that was going on. It's like, yeah, look, see, I was with my dogs at the time. It's like, bro, you might have arranged the hit. so you arranged the hit, went and got yourself an alibi. Like, what are you talking about? This doesn't prove nothing.
Hey, get up there. I need you bite somebody. Chill out. Bruno, get up there. Get up there. Sit. I need you bite somebody.
This the Ronnie pack right here though. This the shit I was smoking on that morning when I was smoking this. And it's called Dark Afghanistan. This Ronnie pack was fire. I gotta find this shit again. I smoked it. I felt like I was smoking a dead nigga. Like that shit came up my throat.
So in the middle of giving an alibi, he's talking about he's smoking on Ronnie. This is the Ronnie pack. Like, this is ridiculous. This guy is just cooked.
Ronnie.
Y'all wanna kill me?
50. Big 50 of it. Big 50. Had to put
The Afghanistan, you stupid ass nigga. I've been quiet but I'm watching.
Okay, that's crazy, right? So there'd be another stream where Quell would basically say someone close to Ronnie had died just before him as well. He knowing a lot about all the murders going on over there.
it can trickle down to the streets like that. But that come with courage and whatever they got going on. They might feel like, well, whoever did it, they probably know who did it. Well, he know where we all live at. He know where you live at, Sherry. He know where you live at, Monique. He know where I live at because he did this to my son outside here. So they might got their reasons for not speaking on stuff, but it's the streets. All them little niggas that posted Ronnie, I'm gonna find it tonight and I'm gonna put it up tomorrow so I can have more. All them little niggas that was posting it too, because so before Ronnie died, a fat black dude, I showed y'all, Fats died. So Fats died, then Ronnie died right after him. So all the little dudes that's posting them, they ain't gonna ride. So y'all can't expose who did it or have it go because they not gonna ride. Oh man, some people just be at war with motherfuckers they know they can't win the battle. So they ain't got no choice but to wave their yellow flag and then the white flag. I just think this.
So, yeah, he just can't stop incriminating himself and the people around. Like, it is actually crazy. Like, he's knowing a little bit too much about what's going on. So, on May the 10th, 2026, Quell went live again to deny allegations that he was Chrisean Rock's hitman and would basically address these claims about the money that Blueface allegedly owed him.
Bro, I really want justice for this man, Karan, bro. And that's just on some, I want that for him and his family, bro. I feel like they go through so much already on the internet. I feel like every time, I know for sure, every time his mother go on the internet, she sees something about her son, see something about Chrisean, see his sister. Then you got his sister coming on here, she's not trying to clarify nothing, but she's saying shit to leave y'all speculating on if this person did it or this person did it. Bro, they know what that man had going on in real life. Y'all don't think if Chrisean had something to do with that? Well, I can't even say that. And me, I'm gonna speak for me. I don't feel like if I had something to do with this man dying, I wouldn't be in jail right now, bro. All the shit I talked, all the shit I done said, just too much, bro. Like, I done did too much. I did too much. I was mad. I was like, fuck everybody. And that's just what it is, bro. I think a nigga would have probably been locked up or some bullshit, bro. I'm not Chrisean Rock Hitman, bro. I don't even want to be involved nowhere in none of that. I don't, bro.
You don't anymore because you spent ages trying to get yourself all up in that business, right?
Starting to feel bad for motherfucking, like, damn. So that's what this girl gotta go through about her child. This what this girl gotta go through about. This what this girl gotta go through about. I ain't no fucking hitman, bro. Then y'all saying this nigga owe me money. I'd have hit his head. He'd have died. I'd have went to Cali about that money. I'd have been down there at that gym about that money.
So he's talking about Blueface there, right? So in another clip, all right, after denying involvement in Ronnie's death, that would be later on in this same video. Basically, Quell would distance himself from Chrisean and Blueface, and I think here this is an example of like the heat getting a little bit too hot, because it's like a minute ago you got all this stuff to say, next minute you're talking about, oh, I couldn't possibly speak about what Chrisean did or like what she has going on. It's a little bit weird.
His grandmother, all the females in his life, and then knowing I really ain't had nothing to do with that man. I'm gonna be a real nigga. But I've been saying it's still fuck all that. It's fuck Chrisean, fuck Chastity, fuck Blueface. I don't give a fuck about none of them, nigga. Niggas ain't paying my bills or putting no money in my pocket. But what y'all not gonna do is, well, fuck what y'all do. Just don't tag me in the shit. Don't send the shit to my DM. Please don't comment this shit on my YouTube. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can think what y'all want to think. I know me personally, if somebody telling me, bro, I ain't do that, or I ain't with that, what the fuck I'm gonna keep telling the person, you did it. Tell me you did it. Bro, I didn't do it. Man, you did it. Tell me you did it. I didn't do it. You did it. I did it. I did it, y'all. Fuck it. I did it.
This is the thing. He's like, oh, I'm so mad that people are trying to put me in this murder that I basically said I was going to do in the DMs with the guy that I posted originally. And like, he's like, everybody's saying I did it. All right, fine. I did it. Like, bro, we'd seen you did it. All right.
I didn't do it. You did it. I did it. I did it, y'all. Fuck it. I did it. Oh, I told you he did it. Y'all dumb as shit. I thought I was the one that had lead. Feel me? I thought I was the one fucked up in the head and just didn't give a... Y'all dumb as shit.
So this guy's not smart, all right? We know he's not smart from the text messages, right? From the level of grammar that we're dealing with when we're reading the text messages. But anyway, there's more. So later on in the same video, okay, Quell would also admit that Blueface apparently did owe him for money, but it was something unrelated. So again, it's just like the self-snitchery going on in this particular video is just very, very odd. It doesn't really add, nothing's really adding up, nothing's making sense. Listen to this part.
I don't want to keep getting on this internet and saying Chrisean Hitman. This bitch ain't never gave me no money, y'all. She bought some weed from me before for $50, but this bitch ain't never gave me no thousands of dollars. Me to be no hitman. Blueface owed me some money about some whole other shit. He owed me some money from some other shit. Feel me? Blueface owed me some money from some other shit.
Yeah, what?
Alright. Feel me?
What?
How the fuck y'all calling me a hitman? I ain't got no money.
Because you said you would smoke. You said you would smoke dude for 5K.
I ain't got no money. Bitch, I'm broke. Y'all calling me a hitman? Oh no. If I was a hitman, I'd be nah. I ain't got no money. I want to be a hitman. Who got some money for me?
Okay, so this is a bad look. All right, I'm sorry. This is a bad look by any measure. So Quell would later claim in this video that people in the streets knew what happened to Ronnie. What happened? Tell us.
Shit, bro. But I refuse for somebody that know that's all right, that's my family, and they see me. They don't really know what's going on with their family because ain't nobody telling them nothing. But they see me and think I'm really that nigga that did that or something. I ain't got time. Feel me? I really just hope the nigga Karan get real justice though. I really hope
And I don't wish jail on no nigga because I'm from the streets. So I be having to watch what I say, right? But I really want his mother to get justice, bro. And I'm not even gonna say that, bro. Cause they know what's going on. Cause ain't no way we an hour away in Baltimore City and we know what's going on. We know this happened to yo, or they said this happened to yo, so they know what happened to him. So it's like, all right, do I even want to ask for justice for these people? Or let these people finish tricking these people, right?
He knows too much and he's not letting on, all right? This is all a bit weird. So more recently, right, at the start of this month, August the 1st, 2026, Quell uploaded another recording of someone calling him about Ronnie Doe's death. He said these people know what happened, right?
How you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Listen, Jones, I'm calling because I wanted to see if you were willing to talk to me about an investigation in reference to Chrisean Is homicide.
I mean, it's nothing I really know about Chrisean homicide, sir.
You just said you knew exactly what happened.
Like, I don't know the internet and all that, the way they take it and from trolling and bothering people, but it's really nothing. Like, honestly, it's really nothing that I really know about. Nothing. Like, I don't.
You're not under any obligation to come to speak to me. Again, you can look. I'm going to keep it real with you. Like, all the internet stuff, like your YouTube channel and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that's really why I'm reaching out to you. Okay. As you know, there's a lot of stuff.
As you know from your own YouTube channel, right? So the detectives want to talk to him. All right, about what's going on. It ain't adding up. It ain't making sense. You done too much. So on August the 5th, 2026, Quell would admit, all right, that detectives had come to his house and he theorized because they were looking into Chrisean about the murder. But he knew what happened.
Like, I can't. I see if I got on this bitch and I just was talking about Chrisean business. I got on this bitch and said the police came to my house. Detectives came to my house. Detectives want to talk to me. And I put my own theory in it, and I said, I don't know. Shorty might be grass. Because in my mind, if I know I ain't do nothing, I know for sure I ain't do nothing, and I'm sure they know for sure I ain't do nothing, it's like, damn, they must be doing this. They must be investigating this. Or they must think this. Like, I can be wrong. For all I know, Chastity could have did. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't.
I thought you said everybody in Baltimore knew what happened. I thought you said everyone knew the deal and the story and the back. Huh? Why are detectives talking to you? I hate when these dudes, they think they smarter than the police. Like, the police are super smart. Like, they trained the detective. A detective ain't just... Bruh.
No, but I'm thinking in my mind, it gotta revolve them. Because what the fuck else? If they thought somebody around his neighborhood did it, they'd have been investigating and talking to people in his neighborhood. They think somebody from the internet did it, what they gonna do? Go to somebody from the internet. You feel me? If they thought somebody did it over some weed, they'd have been investigating his, like, you feel me? Trying to talk to his neighborhood, talk to his people, talk to his homeboys, talk to, you feel me? That's all I'm putting my theory, like, damn.
So look, all right, I think this guy's weighing out of his depth, and so is Chrisean. Now, Quell would also say in another part of this clip that he was now convinced, okay, that Ronnie Doe was the father of Chrisean's child. Where's that come from all of a sudden? Because when you was in the DMs talking about how you was going to smoke him, it was a different story, right?
I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm convinced that that's Ronnie baby now. I look at the pictures and just look at the forehead, the hairline, the teeth. I'm convinced now. Like, I'm overly convinced. But I don't want to talk about that, bro.
Now he don't want to talk, right? Now he don't want to talk. So look, it's so suspicious, right? Look, I'm going to come back with another update. I know that there was just a crazy fight, a shootout, all sorts of stuff going on with Chrisean. All right, I'm going to cover that in another video, okay? I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to go get my workout on, all right? And then I'm going to be back with the update because this shit's getting out of hand, all right? We're going to have to do back-to-back Chrisean updates today. But I'll keep you guys posted on anything that happens. Appreciate you watching this video. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out for now. Peace.